Hey guys, Rich Nance, self-defense editor of Handguns Magazine. Today we're talking about the difference between a hammer-fired gun, like this Springfield RO Elite 1911, and a striker-fired gun, like this Springfield XDS Mod 2. Now, especially a lot of new shooters wonder which is better. Well, there is no better. There's pros and cons to each of these different types of pistols. Now, a hammer-fired gun, you probably think of as a more traditional design. Again, like a revolver or a 1911. You can have single action or double action hammer-fired pistols. This, obviously being a 1911, is a single action pistol. So with this, this is carried cocked and locked. And what I mean by that is there's a round in the chamber, the hammer is cocked, and the thumb safety is engaged. This is the way to carry a 1911. Now, a hammer-fired gun like this 1911 is known for having a very crisp and clean and smooth trigger press, which is conducive to accurate fire. A hammer-fired gun also is very easy to tell when it's cocked, when it's ready to fire, because the hammer is back. Some guns will have a hidden hammer. This has a very visible external hammer. So let's put a couple rounds through this RO Elite. Let me get my eye protection on here. So as I'm gonna fire, I deactivate the safety, press out, and get my very controllable hits there. Then I put it back on safe, and this is a perfectly safe way to carry this. This is how this pistol is designed to be held, even though it's startling to someone who may see the hammer cocked and be nervous about it. So with a striker-fired pistol, you don't have that hammer. Obviously, there's no hammer here. What you do have is a striker that's housed in this slide assembly. And the striker is under spring tension. When you press the trigger, that striker goes forward rather and strikes the primer of the chambered round. So striker-fired pistols tend to have fewer parts, which some people would say make them inherently more reliable. So I'll show you what this looks like firing. This pistol, again, this has a pretty nice trigger on it as well, but there's no external safeties on this particular pistol, and that's sort of indicative of a lot of striker-fired pistols. Also, if you'll notice, this is polymer, so it's a lot lighter. So there's no better or worse between a hammer-fired pistol and a striker-fired pistol. It's just shooting them to the point that you can decide for yourself which is best for you.